on how to gather the requirements to vet the right solution for your organization. So part of this, we're going to talk about how to find the right stakeholders, identifying the champion, mapping out the workflow, and what requirements you need to gather to make your project successful. In finding the right stakeholder, you need to identify how the solution is going to impact them. So for example, in healthcare, your stakeholders are going to be your patients, your physicians, your administrative staff, your clinical staff, anyone else who touches your organization in that patient care environment. The next step is to take it one step further. Check to see how it impacts the clinical service lines. Does it impact the different departments? Which other areas are you looking at that you may have not thought of? Like the dietitians, social workers. There's just so many different people that can be impacted by the solution that you select. After you identify each one of those areas, the next big step is to find champions. You need to find a champion in each one of those areas, because those champions will then help you become successful. They're going to be cheering you on, they're going to be helping you support it, they're going to help you sell that idea or that solution to the rest of their departments. So this is one of the most important steps, is to find those champions. Those champions can also be part of the steering committee, and this is very important because that steering committee is going to help you identify those requirements and help you through the process of vetting the right solution. Once you define the departments and the stakeholders, the next step is to find the interdependencies between those departments. This is very important. A lot of times when you vet a solution, you forget how these departments actually interact with each other and how the different workflows can overlap. So by looking at all the different clinical service lines or departments and mapping out their workflow, you can see how they cross-function and how this solution can help maybe alleviate some steps, define some new workflows, and save some time. When you gather requirements, there are 3 different areas that you're really going to focus on. You got business requirements, technical requirements, and functional requirements. These 3 functional, business, and technical requirements really play together to figure out what is the best solution for your department and organization. Business requirements are very high-level requirements. These are mostly for the executives. These are the high-level objectives that you're going to meet by finding the right solution. Functional requirements are going to be very important because those are the specific details requirements for your solution. And that workflow mapping we talked about earlier is going to be a critical component in providing those requirement steps. The last part is the technical requirements. The technical requirements are the details behind what you need for this solution to work. Everything from hardware to software to service level expectations, the compliance. Those are all important specifications of what you need to be successful in vetting a solution. Like, comment, subscribe. Click here to see our introduction to our advisory series. This is Ziva Mercer with XLRise, bringing you value beyond IT.